into 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. And tonight, we've got the Phoenix Suns playing against the Dallas Mavericks here at their home, American Airlines Center. Along with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, and we've got our reporter, Allie LaForce. And a chance here to check out some stats for Devin Booker.
And he's been locked in at the free throw line for sure. In the past 5 games, his percentage at the line is much better than it had been prior. Sometimes that's how it works. You just get that extra focus at the charity stripe.
Before we get going here, we have time for a pregame courtside report. Allie LaForce, it's all yours.
The Mavericks last season traded away Kristaps Porzingis. Can they find a new number 2? Coach Jason Kidd said, quote, "We'll see. It could be we'll have no second scorer, just guys that play roles at a high level. And you see teams win championships that way, too. I have to put guys in position to be successful and find a way to win." Brian.
Thanks, Allie. Hey, a lot of action around the NBA on Thanksgiving Eve. A great lead-in to a big weekend of basketball.
NBA, we have so much to be thankful for. And, of course, this is when the season starts for real. We've got a few weeks behind us. Guys have their legs under them. Now we start to see who the top dogs really are.
So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Torrey Craig, and it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. And for Dallas, manning the backcourt, it'll be Doncic and Dinwiddie. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Dwight Powell, and it's Bullock in at the 3. Now here's Doncic. Finney-Smith. They get it again. Dinwiddie gets the bucket.
Setting an aggressive tone early, challenging the heart of that defense.
Booker against Powell. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
What you have to admire about Devin Booker is how much he scores the rock, as well as all the different ways he's able to finish.
Booker is a guy you can lean on to help shoulder the offensive load, Richard.
Yeah, he's comfortable taking a lot of shots for his team. He's a volume shooter for a reason, because he understands how to score at an efficient clip, too.
Now here's Dinwiddie. His offense has been fantastic, averaging just over 17 a game. Bridges outside. Right wing. Here's Paul. Mavericks with the rebound. Doncic up top. He's guarded by Paul. Pass to Finney-Smith. Now Powell. Doncic right side. Outside Finney-Smith. From outside, off the mark. It's Bridges on the wing. He's covered by Dinwiddie. Bridges passes to Paul. Pass to Booker. Up and over Doncic. Lays out. Booker no good.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
From outside the arc. Bullock's shot is off. For Phoenix, they've gone 1 for 3 so far.
You know, there was a time years ago when the Mavericks were one of the NBA's shakiest teams. Now they're one of its proudest franchises.
Now here's Booker. Consistent production from him, averaging around 27.5 points a game. Yep, that one's good.
Just bouncing off of contact, Booker putting in work in that weight room.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball, coming off a Suns make. Doncic left side. There's 45 seconds left to play in the first. 6 to shoot. Fades. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The Suns have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Booker, the pass to Paul. Ayton with it. Here's Booker. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. They're coming off that loss against Denver.
Yeah, they made a lot of plays, and they were in it until the end. Just couldn't do enough to get the win.
And that is why coaches preach about the details. The margins in this league are razor thin.
Ayton, the screen on Dinwiddie. Booker for... Oh, he beats the buzzer just in time. Wow.
Big time bucket, I'll tell you. Great clock management there.
Boy, that was close. Got it in just in the nick of time.
Devin Booker. He's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for the Suns. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. Back after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
The Suns leading. And so, in the game for Phoenix, Damian Lee out there with Cameron Payne. Then it's Josh Okogie. Then it's Bismack Biyombo. And it's Saric in at the 4-man spot.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Campaign is the perfect example of how beneficial the G League can be, Richard.
Yeah, it gave him a chance to play real minutes, and it kept him sharpening his skill. Then he got to come back into the league better than ever. A true success story.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, Luka Doncic, an all-star from his second season, and every year he's one of the favorites for MVP. But Luka says, quote, I still haven't won anything, so I've got a long way to go. Brian, if you didn't catch it, team success is the metric. He says the key is to win a championship.
Well, he certainly gives them a chance to do just that, Allie. Thank you. And the first one at the line is good. Well, these Suns have had a successful past couple of seasons.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, they certainly know the greatness they're capable of. They can give you a lot of confidence out there on the floor, even against other elite teams.
And he makes both free throws. And legacies are defined in the playoffs. Game to game, what's the measure of greatness for a star player in your mind, Grant?
Well, B.A., I think it's all about consistency. The great ones in this league historically bring it every night. They may have a bad game here or there, but for the most part, the energy, the effort, and the consistency is always there.
Here's Payne, following the score by Dallas. Pass to Saric. Outside Payne. Here's the 3. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
The Mavericks trailing. Green with the ball. And it's Payne picking him up. And that one's good. Green.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
And I love the way he played downhill on that drive. Love the attack mentality in a close game.
Now here's Payne, coming off a terrific game against New York. Got it. Payne's got 7 points for the quarter.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
Outside Hardaway. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Saric.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Pass to Lee. Saric with it. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Clock at 6. And the Suns get another 3.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Dinwiddie against Payne. Wood right side. They set the pick. 32 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Uses the glass on the layup.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Pass to Payne. From downtown. Mavericks with the rebound. After this game, they can look forward to Boston, where they will match up against the Celtics. That's the first of a 3-game trip out on the road for them. Oh, there's the alley! And Wood with the stuff.
Obviously, Wood is in sync with his team. Perfectly timed leap to throw down that finish.
Payne. Oh, McGee with the block. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Suns on top, up 4. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Welcome, folks. For the Phoenix Suns tonight, they're looking at what should be a good battle in a game that's still up for grabs.
The bench is one of the strengths of this team, with some big-time scoring power. They've carried the extra load offensively.
And that's an advantage not every team has. And now we can turn our attention forward. Let's take a look at what lies ahead on the schedule.
And for that game against the Celtics, this is a proving ground game, a benchmark challenge. Anytime you go against the numero uno in the league, you gotta come full strength. Do they have enough firepower to pull off the W? It's gonna be tough.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Nice game. Great performance by Devin Booker.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Manning the backcourt, it'll be Doncic and Dinwiddie. Reggie Bullock is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Powell in at the 5, down low. That's Jason Kidd's 5 as we get into the second half. The Mavericks shooting the rock at 58%.
And you look at the intangibles of Luka Doncic. He has some of the best court awareness in the league, and that shows up most with his passing and body control.
Now here's Doncic. And you look at his 33 points a game, a terrific weapon on offense.
With elite passing skills and court vision, Doncic is an advanced distributor for his age.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, the Mavericks this season trying to build a title contender around Luka Doncic, but not a lot of luxury tax wiggle room. Luka said, quote, "I trust them. Whatever move they make, I have great teammates and we're playing great basketball." Brian?
Well, no one wants to see Luka in the playoffs, Allie. Thanks for that. And the way Doncic can feel the defenders around him speaks to his great court sense, Grant.
No question. And the elite footwork he has makes the most of it. I mean, one of the best at shielding defenders with his body. It's really how he can navigate through a defense with ease.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Dwight Powell. That's foul number 2 for him.
Give them credit. They fought hard to get back into it, and now they're rewarded with the lead.
The Mavericks making a switch here. Kleba's checked in.
Now into the lineup for your Mavericks, Maxi Kleber.
the Suns trailing. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball. And with the pause here, let's take a look at some guys who have been on fire. It's the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. Number 1, Luka Doncic.
He's the guy every defense fears. Can't even slow him down right now.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. And they doubled up Doncic. Jacks up a 3. And the Mavericks, another 3.
Gifted moving the ball. Luka is one of the best passers in the league.
What a job Monty Williams has done in his time with the Phoenix Suns. Hats off to the talent that he's been able to bring in and develop. And that's the way he's created a winning culture. Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop, that thing is over.
Dallas is gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. Ball against Doncic. Pass to Bullock. Back to Doncic. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Doncic has got 7.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Craig with a screen on Doncic. Ball passes to Craig. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
At the line for the Suns, Torrey Craig. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Craig. Woods checked in for the Mavericks. Hardaway comes in for Bullock. Shamet, he's checked in for the Suns. Payne comes in for Chris Paul. And so Craig nails both of them. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Doncic outside. Over Payne. Again, Dallas.
A phenomenal score. I love watching Doncic kick it up a notch and take over.
Here's Payne. Mavericks with a rebound. Doncic has got 4 rebounds in the game. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Substitution for the Suns, Dario Saric.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. And Doncic launches from deep. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Mavericks ahead. They lead by 5. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. All right, let's listen in. Head coach Jason Kidd is mic'd up.
Understand something. Keep talking on the defensive end. Stay the course.
And Jason Kidd, he's helped create an identity for this team. Wants them to stay in character.
Yeah, and how they perform defensively, the effort they give on that end is a big part of that.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for the Suns, getting the fourth quarter going. Bridges and Saric in at the forward positions. Landry Shamet is out there with Cameron Payne. And it's Ayton in at center, locking down the middle. Now here's Ayton. Wood grabs the board.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Hardaway up top. Doncic outside. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Phoenix has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Outside Payne. Here's Ayton. Soft touch off the glass.
Yeah, when you let Ayton get the ball close, it's over. DeAndre is just too skilled.
Doncic passes to Hardaway. Back to Doncic. And they doubled up Doncic. Stolen by Payne. 1:44 left in the fourth quarter. To the inside. Ayton passes to Bridges. Here's Payne. Ayton, a screen on Doncic. Just 5 on the clock. And Ayton with the stuff.
And that's just terrific body control by Ayton. Setting a solid pick and then quickly getting himself open.
Doncic outside. Outside Finney-Smith. Outside Hardaway. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Dallas no good that time either. Well, Phoenix is shooting at 45% of the game so far. Payne pass to Bridges. Here's Shaman, defended by Hardaway. Back to Ayton. Over Wood. He connects. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Timeout called. The Mavericks. They lead by 2. There's 48 seconds left to play in the fourth. And the Mavericks with some changes. Bullock comes in for Kleba, and it's Dinwiddie in for Hardaway. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message that Jason Kidd was giving to his team. With it being such a tight game, he tried to lighten the mood in the huddle, saying, quote, "It's just a game, guys. Have fun. Stay loose. Let it fly. I believe in you guys." Let's see if that laid-back approach works.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Powell, he's checked in for Christian Wood.
Please give a huge welcome.
Here's Paul. It falls! What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
I think you could sense it, that trip up the floor. Paul was looking for his own shot, and he got it.
Now here's Doncic. Yes!
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry. And the Suns call time here. They're behind by 5. And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the fourth. Booker for 3. It's rebounded by Dallas.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
And an intentional foul right there.
Chris Paul, second personal foul, second team foul. Now at the line for your Mavericks, Luka Doncic. At the line for 2.
So the first one drops, and that increases the lead to 6.
And when we talk about franchise players, guys who can carry a team, Luka Doncic is one of the few guys in that category.
And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 7-point game.
Taking full advantage of his opportunities at the line to extend their lead.
Phoenix no good that time either. Now Dinwiddie. And so it's Dallas winning this one. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end. It really kept this team's energy high.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Dwight, a big difference in the second half. That's where you guys put this game away. What changed for you?
We try to step up defensively. I think the biggest thing for us is once we start getting stops, we're able to get a flow offensively and get things flowing. So the biggest thing for us was to get stops.
Thanks so much, Dwight.
All right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For the entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. And as we leave, we give you our New Balance Player of the Game, Luka Doncic.